Christmas. And then what? Well, we don't know about the budget for next year. Now that's stupid. Having a big spike in links and have that drop back is highly unnatural. It's not about getting 1,000 links or 200 links. To have them, if you spread that over a year or 2 years, that's what I call natural link growth. And that's what happens on the web. Of course, we will see a diagram where spikes are okay. And in some industries, spikes happen, especially the seasonal industries. And the Christmas thing, of course, during Christmas, if you have Christmas shopping discounts or sell Christmas trees, you probably have your spike around Christmas. But that's not true for every industry. So to sum it up, link growth has to be natural, stable growing with a low churn rate. Means the links need to stick. It doesn't make sense to build a link, put effort and time and money in there, and then at some point take it away. Because the links need to age, they need to grow their own power. If you have the best link in the world and place it today, either you get banned, because it's highly unnatural to get such a link, or you will get the full attribution, the full power of the link in 2 months, maybe in 3 months, for very high authoritative sites, maybe in 2 weeks. But it doesn't work out to 100% as soon as it's placed, or as soon as Google discovers it. So it has to be stable, non-volatile. And that pattern, the percentage, the number of links per month, etc., there are no rules except those that your competitors already set up over the last years. You have to look at how the link growth happens for your competitors. What kind of links they build. In fact, if, like the gambling industry has a lot of crappy links as well, log spam links or whatever, if everyone is doing that, Google knows about it. And in fact, it could be unnatural to not have it, to not do it. That's the point. Our strategy is always to start really slow with link building, to test the waters. Every domain is different. Every industry is different. If you build links, we usually start with long tail anchor links, anchor texts, being 3 or 4 word phrases. And if you have 1 or 2 of those links pointing to a really great site, chances are that the site might rank #1 for that 3 or 4 word phrase. And that could be an important 4 word phrase. It could say 2-room apartment, Berlin, or 3-room flat, Munich. Those are highly targeted and highly converting phrases if you're in the real estate market of Germany. And that's what we did with a big client there. It doesn't need hundreds of links. It just needs the right links and the right pace of link growth. Having 1 or 2 links for those phrases is absolutely sufficient to rank #1 for phrases that convert almost immediately. Because if I want to have a 2-room apartment in Berlin, why would I look for something else? If Google delivers me what I'm looking for, I'm happy as a user, well, my client is happy too, because they convert really quick. And you have to repeat that. You can repeat that, especially for regional combinations. That works really great, and there are literally thousands of variations that you could use to link and really build out your backlink profile. And the good thing is, if you start to rank great for all the long tail phrases, you will rank great for the short tail anyway. There's no point in going for 2-room apartment or going for the word real estate, because those are the searches where users are pretty undecisive about what they do, often looking for information. And these graphs plot link growth in a graphical fashion from Majestic SEO. And I looked at these typical search conferences, and as you can see here, the Search Marketing Expo about 1 year ago had this huge peak of 600,000 new links. And obviously, the search engine strategies, the red one here, have a huge amount of links growing to the site whenever they are running a major show. So what we see, the last buckle is August, is the search engine strategies in San Jose. And what this says is that search engine strategies might not run the best conferences anymore. Well, at least they're in a stiff competition, but they have a great PR and media department. They really get the word out, and they get a shitload of links out of that. And that seems to be common for the conference industry. So that's okay. If you have a retail store, if you're selling the sunglasses, if you're the sunglasses guy that we saw before, this could burn your site. Unless there's a really good explanation for that, like, I don't know, a very limited edition of great sunglasses, designer sunglasses, where each of them costs 10,000 euros a piece. You're giving them away for free. I'm sure you could generate spikes like that, but at which cost? And even then, there might be a chance that Google doesn't understand why the spike is there. I penalize you for that. And what we see, this is the link growth per month. And what we see here is the absolute number of accumulated links over time. And this light blue guy here, Rand Fishkin, I think he really does it perfect. It's like a perfect line for me in link growth. And if it wouldn't be like that, it could look like something what Dennis Sullivan with Search Engine Land does. But both of them have a stable, natural growth, and that's the reason why SEO Moz and Search Engine Land rank for almost everything they put up. Some of their posts they write, not only get they retweeted hundreds of times, they start to rank immediately for the stuff that's on there. Plus, for keyword phrases that are not in the body copy, because of the LSI effect. Okay, that was it. A short idea that I just picked up last week, and I'm not sure if you heard about that. And I would say it's, well, we could discuss it later, but I would say it's not black hat. The situation is that there are a lot of, let's say, bots out there that try to hack into vulnerable sites, especially old and unmaintained sites. And there are two goals what these spammer guys try to achieve. They try to sneak in all kinds of virus or malware, adware, all kinds of stuff that infects an end user like my mouse PC, or they're trying to sneak in links from those websites. Whatever the case might be, Google has a good understanding of this going on for 2 years already. So they partner with Stop Malware, and there are websites that you cannot access from Google anymore. With certain searches, you get to websites where you get an interstitial from Google saying, we found that this is an infected website, it's unsafe to go there, and they don't allow you to click through. They don't have a link, it doesn't redirect, etc., etc. So if you happen to find an authoritative website in your space, you can try look at their backlinks. Well, and you can find those at Stop Badware as well, stopbadware.org. You can try contact people linking to that site and just pointing out the fact that they are linking to a malware site, a site that is abandoned, a site that is infected. And if you're in the same industry, if you're offering similar content or better content, you can use this angle to try make them link to you in addition to that site. And that is something that is a win-win for the guy running the site linking, and of course for you, and of course for the end user. Because some of the websites out there haven't been maintained for months, and I wouldn't want to link to an infected website. Anyone? Can I see a show of hands? That's a bad thing. Okay, well, final links for building strategies to network. And when I mean network, I mean to network, to network, to network. What you're doing here is networking. The same is true with your clients. Some of my clients have an email, I can thank you for your order, email, where they just plug in a simple question. If you have a website, we would be happy if you link to us, if you like the product. And if not, please tell us as well. That's also a type of network. It's not just business network. It's not just networking on an expert level or a CEO level. It's networking with everyone. And if you happen to create clients that are happy to recommend you, they would be happy to place a link as well. Please don't overdo it or misunderstand it. It's not about a competition. Whoever links to me gets swag or gets an iPhone or an iPod or whatever. There's a